It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 15, verse 1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. In the NLT, a gentle answer deflects anger, but harsh words make tempers flare. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the whole elect. Coming at you with another quick lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Lord willing, this lesson may be edifying. And this lesson was actually sparked through the spirit as we, encountered, a Jake that was in his feelings last night when he came up to the camp. And if you watch the camp video, it was later, the latter in the video where you had a Jake came up and was trying to question our faith, as he kept continuing to say, why do you believe in this book? Why do you believe in the Bible? The Bible is man-made and all these different things, okay? And he's confused behind his unbelief and all this, the false doctrine that was put all out here in the world, and he wanted us. It was almost to the point where it was like he was actually mad that we were believers of the faith, okay? And he was asking questions like, what makes us believe? And we continue to say the sure word of prophecy, okay? And it's the Lord that put it on our spirit. The Holy Spirit was put on us to actually believe the words that's inside this book. That's why the scriptures say in the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 16, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. None shall fail. What's not going to fail? The prophecies. None shall want her mates, right? We don't need another book to be made with the scriptures. The scriptures can stand on its own, right? So this is the book we're seeking out of to get our wisdom, to get our knowledge, to get our understanding from, to get our correction or our instructions in a way of life from, which is the Holy Scriptures. Okay? So now that I got that out the way, doing this lesson to the point of Israelite chapter, you got to understand that the times that we're dealing with, or the times that we're in, and the people that we're dealing with, the people whom we may encounter, because we're going to encounter more unbelievers. But the scriptures also say what? Convince the gainsayer, And that's one of the things before he left, even though he was, a little intoxicated, he said, look, I'm going to come back. Whether if you do or not, hey, that's up to the Lord. And he says, I want to listen because I want to see, y'all might be able to convert me, And like it all goes back to the Lord. But the point of this lesson is, and I'm gonna get to where I'm really speaking of, is you got to understand of whom the people we're dealing with, and you deal with them accordingly. All right, just because a guy might, he might get a belligerent, okay, get his feelings, get all angry and hostile. We still must show ourselves to say, you know what? Let me deal with this issue in this type of manner, or let me deal with this issue in that type of manner. Let me not try to get rowdy about it, just because he's rowdy about it, And I remember years ago, right? Throughout the Yahweh Shemel Shai, years ago, and this is when the Elder Menachem Zakbal was still down here, and we encountered this this guy was being a demon, and he got mad because I said, what did I say? I think I said like, fuck Africa or something. I mean, his spirit changed. He was ready to fight. I mean, he got close to me and near me and everything. Like you seen the aggression and the demons on him when I said that. He didn't, and it just threw him through a loop. Now you got to remember, Jake believed that Africa's the motherland, the homeland. They lost. They don't understand that, our homeland is Jerusalem, and we're worried before we got to the shores of West Africa and different parts, we was scattered into or ran into, So when I said that, he was highly offended, and he was ready to try to, from his looks and his aggression and his demeanor, he's ready to try to knock my head off. And he's kind of big, swole guy, working out and stuff like that. But what I said to him, it rubbed him so much in the wrong way, where he was ready to scrap. I mean, he came almost 2-3 feet close to me, and then he started asking me some more questions. But what did I do? I used the spirit, okay? I used wisdom, And I used a soft answer for my next question, and it calmed him down. It calmed him down, And then when we start seeing him, I think like the week after, we used to see him a lot, a week after, and then a week after that, we used to see him. He came up, gave us a pound or dapped us up or something like that, and kept it moving. Or when he was walking past, he would like do his head nod or his like little wave or something like, just to say, "Oh, what up, y'all?" Something to that effect he did. Okay, but at that very moment, at that time, if I would have responded to him in if I would have offended him anymore, right? I could have put myself in a position to be what? To get into a brawl with this individual. But I used a soft answer. I used the wisdom of, okay, let me check him. Okay, this is how I'm gonna do this. And it worked through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah. So this is what brothers got to start getting more into through the spirit, just exhortation and giving, just giving out of things that brothers should be mindful of. Okay, now there's certain times where, it do get kind of chippy. You know how Jake be. Okay, but like I said, everything is always different scenarios. But our main thing is try to be peaceable. You know what I'm saying? As possible, which we already exhort. Because it really be Jake on the bullshit. And I'm talking about as far as Great Millstone. We already be beyond that. Try to deal and have dialogue and be as men and understanding and this and that. A lot of these other groups that you see, a lot of these younger men, even older cats, yelling at the top of their lungs, using a loudspeaker, barking back and forth, getting all crazy. A lot of things that they're doing is out of season. Not saying that we have not done that before, but we have grown and learned to come up on a level to, try to, as much as possible, to not even, be in that spirit or try to even entertain in that type of the spirit as well. Okay, so Salakia just, is giving that out there. I'm going to go to the book of Ezekiel, start at the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 1. It says, "The voice said to me, son of man, eat what I am giving you, eat this scroll, then go and give its message to the people of Israel." So we're to eat this word. We're to take this word in. We're to learn it, understand it, digest it as you want to see, and then go back and preach it to the people. So I opened my mouth and he fed me the scroll. "Fill your stomach with this." And he said, when I ate it, it tasted as sweet as honey in my mouth. Yeah, you start to hear the words of the Lord. It's sweet. You love sweet things. It's very tasteful. You're taking it all in. You're just going to keep eating, right? It says, then he said, "Son of man, go to the people of Israel and give them my messages," what you see us doing. "I am not sending you to a foreign people whose language you cannot understand. No, I am sending you to people which strange. No, I am not sending you to people with strange and difficult speech. If I did, right, they would listen." Showing you how hard-headed Jake is. Because he's saying if I used to go to another people, they would listen. But you're dealing with my people. You're dealing with Jake. It says, "But the people of Israel won't listen to you any more than they listen to me. For the whole lot of them are hard-hearted and stubborn. But look, I have made you as obstinate and hard-hearted as they are." Right? "I have made your forehead as hard as the hardest rock. So don't be afraid of them or fear their angry looks, even though they be rebels." So even though, the Lord has made us bold as a lion. Okay, when we out there on the highways and byways, and when Jake come up, and they try to make us fear them, with the hard looks and the things that they say. No, we're not in fear. We don't be in fear. We're not scared of you people. We bold as a lion. But you have to know the difference between being bold as a lion, okay, and you continue to be bold as a lion. You have to be, you must understand of being, of using wisdom and just being a fool. Okay, like I say, if I didn't use a soft answer, I would have been a fool a few years back. Okay, and would have got into a situation. If I didn't use a soft answer last night at camp, I would have been a fool because we could end up getting into a mix. Okay, but no, I use the wisdom. I apply the scriptures. So even though you see scriptures like that, you got cats out there be like, well, the scripture says be hard, make your forehead hard as a rock. As they make their forehead. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying, right? But this does not mean being confrontational. It doesn't mean that. Oh, they start acting a fool. You act a fool right with them. No, it doesn't mean it in that sort. But like I say, you got times where you got assholes that will come to the camp and Jake gotta get cursed the fuck out and just be like, go away, man. Go away. We don't want to deal with your bullshit. You don't believe what we believe. Why you want to bother us? Okay. And it's whatever on that brother's spirit, how they operate it, to the best as they see fit, then, that's how they operate it. I'm just giving my testimony of experiencing these different situations and using using wisdom and seeing how applying that scriptures, how a soft answer actually does work when Jake getting angry, emotional, and an unruly spirit. Okay? But you got Jake that will use the scripture right here, Ezekiel 3:9. I have made your forehead hard as the hardest rock, so don't be afraid of them. And using wisdom does not mean you're afraid. Doesn't mean you're afraid. Okay, it means you understand what's going on. Okay, and you're using your mind of, okay, what would be the best scenario to do in this situation? Okay, this, because it doesn't need to go farther than what it needs to go farther than. But if we was to use that same energy as he pushed, right, yesterday, it would have went down yesterday. It would have went down. Okay? It says, so don't be afraid of them or fear their angry looks, and even though they be rebels. Then he added, son of man, let all my words sink deep into your own heart. Listen to them carefully for yourself. Yep, it starts with yourself. Then go to your people in exile and say to them, this is what the sovereign Yahweh says. Do this whether they listen to you or not. Now, yeah, whether you people hear or forbear. We are commanded to come to preach this word. To preach, warn, edify, go into prophecy, go into the Holy Scriptures, go into the whole role. Whether it's the things that you like or not. Rebuke, correct, all that. Exhort. Okay, but I just wanted to touch on that through the spirit as it was doing my spirit. Hey, I mentioned again, look, a soft answer. Let's just read it one more time. And because the scriptures is beneficial to us, man. The scriptures is profitable unto us. The scriptures ain't profitable unto the ones, the 2/3 who feel like the words of the scriptures are not, doesn't profit them. Okay, verse 1, it says, a gentle answer deflects anger, but harsh words make tempers flare. Okay, so, hey, you just gotta when we on the highways of battle, we got to apply this wisdom, man, because we're gonna have more demons approaching us as it's starting to get warm out. You're gonna have a lot of unruly, a lot of brute beast jakes trying to come up to the camp, start their bullshit. So we just gotta remain on point. Shalom.